of scenery, the Grand Canyon would be nice. But someplace far away from bunnies, drinks, and tinkling ice. There's got to be a better place for you, God only knows. Someplace where the waitresses wear clothes. Tell no one your problem, just pack your bass and quit. Zip that case around the base, pack it up and split. So I told the leader of the band I simply had to go. Packed my car and drove to Mexico. Filled my brain with desert sand and drove up to Pikes Peak. I discovered the Grand Canyon, so I hung out for a week. Around the painted desert, watched the cactus grow. Whoa, headed south to Mexico. Playboy Club in New York City, 1962. Finally living in New York, it's my dream come true. Just moved up from Baltimore, I just turned 21. Oh, my life has finally begun. Ah, my life has finally begun. Ah, my life has finally begun. And as we listen to the cars outside, here in Hope, I've got some good news, bad news, and good news. The bad news is my computer, the software isn't working at all well tonight, so I just have to go very simple. The good news is the software is not working well tonight, so I have to go very simple. And I think that's a very fine idea. I just opened a program by mistake. I'll have to sit and put it away in a second. Oh my God, it's the most, it's the film editing program, Final Cut Pro. And if there's one thing I don't need open right now, it's that. Let me see if I can just figure out a few things here. There's that. I'll get rid of this. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this. I can turn the music off. Okay. So I'm out in Hope after last night's debacle. And out here, you know, there's not so many people trying to get online. They're just, they're not, nobody live streaming out here. Probably is a lot of people live streaming out here. But somehow it doesn't get so interrupted. And I got this company in Easton. They have an internet service, 40 megabytes up. You can upload 40 megabytes per second, which is like industrial strength. Banks don't have that. And so out here, there's no problem. No problem at all. Go Jay Trophy. Listen, Trophy, he was twirling keys in his hand and when I left. What does that mean? He didn't want to come. He said, no, I'm going to stay home. I've got to do some work. And he was twirling some keys in his hand. Now, I don't know what that means. I have no idea what he's doing. But I'll be right back. I left my bass in the corner over here. Excuse me. baby, let me see you smile. Where is that look I have not seen for a while? Come on, now this is not a murder trial, just life, so let me see you smile. I ain't a-looking for no phony grin, just a gentle looks that lets me in. When you're unhappy, I start feeling down. Oh, baby, where'd you get that frown? Come on, baby, make my day. Splash some pretty colors on those clouds of gray. Come on now, what do you say? Let's chase those blues away. Chase those blues away. Come on, baby, make my day. Splash some pretty colors on those clouds of gray. Come on now, what do you say? Let's chase those blues away. I ain't making fun of how you feel. I know that mood is very real. But come on, lover time to let me in. You know you always let me win. Come on, lover, now this ain't your style. Come on, baby, let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you. Come on, lover, let me see you smile. Let me tell you something as we start the show. It's a little something I thought you should know, so I will tell you. As we settle into place, it's impossible to sing and play the bass. You're a lovely group of people, you deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass settings. You see, the bass is fretless, it's not like a guitar. On bass you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no little markers, just the fingerboard so bare, and lots of notes which are not there. Then when you start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind, and the notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines, and chords is no less a miracle than Lord's. Wah, 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 wah. So whoa, 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 as I make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Do not throw tomatoes at me, keep this all in mind. Remember this is serious, remember this is art. Remember this or I will fall apart. Then I'd have to pray to God to come and intercede, and she'd only sit and laugh at my wanton greed. She made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space. Yes, yes, she made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space. Made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space. And she knows it's impossible to sing and play the bass. The bass. Do So, I told Bill when we started that I have some good news and bad news. The bad news is that the software that usually runs my show is slowing the computer. Something's wrong. And the good news is the software that runs my show something's wrong with it. So I just had to do a very simple one camera, no fooling around with scenes, trying to show pictures of people and all that kind of stuff, because it wasn't working. This is a little iMac, and I suspect Mr. iMac is, something's happened to Mr. iMac. He's only 12 years old. No, 8 years old. With a real, no, maybe he's younger than that. But he's not acting well tonight. Not doing a good job, so I just had to just stand here and look at you guys. Of course, I didn't bring any music with me because I didn't have time. Keep it simple. At least he left out the word. Hello, MLH, KH, BC, Chris, and Lucille. Lucille's hiding. Lucille can't come out tonight because the software that goes and gets her isn't working very well. The computer's not working. But this is fine. This is probably how it should be anyway, and without all that junk. Like I was telling Bill, the Trophy's not here tonight. As I left, I said, come on, Trophy, let's go. He was standing there flipping car keys in his hand and saying, no, I'm busy. I'm busy tonight. I won't be able to join you, but have a great show and tell everybody I said hello. Keys. I don't know what that was all about. I'm beginning to suspect I know what it's about, however. Don't need no stinking complexity. Thank you, Stephen Goldberg. I know you don't. I do. I thrive on it. I thrive on everything being too complicated. My father used to tell me, don't think. Tros with flipping keys. That's right. He was like, no. Ooh, yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead. I'll be fine here at home. No, I'll be fine. I'll just watch television and make myself some tea. He said something like that. Just a second. I'll be right back. I got to get my coffee. I made myself a nice cup of coffee. Might as well drink it. Have a little sip anyway. This is from Mo Zudikoff. There's a way to do this. Let me take the last 4 bars, then it's right. Yeah, that's nice. That's really kind of a nice way to do it on the bass. Don't play all this. Don't do all this. But go. You know, I don't know how many of you knew yes, put out the pandas. Put out the pandas. Now, got a beautiful video from Tomoko today, and I'm tempted to try to go fish it out. But I'm afraid if I do, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow at home. I'm not going to touch anything. I've touched enough for 1 week. Last night was so trying but a funny thing is that now when things go wrong, I don't panic anymore. I just say, well, they've gone wrong before, and they'll probably go wrong again, and who the hell cares? And nobody seems to get upset with it. But you'll note, I do believe you'll note that out here in the hills of western New Jersey, 10 miles away from the Delaware River, there's absolutely no problem with connection with YouTube. All you need is like 300 megs download and 440 upload. Now, usually it's the most we get in town is like 8 megabytes uploading something. So it can handle something. I bought 20, but it won't. There's too much traffic. I think that's really what the deal is in New York. There's just too many people getting on at the same time. But out here, it seems not to be the same problem. There's not so many people streaming. I mean, there's a lot of streaming going on, no question about that. Perfection is overstated. Albert, look at everybody greeting everybody. I feel like the hostess with the mostest. I really am proud of this. As a matter of fact, I do it because it keeps us all somewhat sane. We feel like we've got friends and we're actually talking to them and we're actually seeing them. I called up Mount Sinai today to see when I should go over and get my vaccine. Because, yes, I intend to get a vaccine. And us 80-year-olds and older, I know some of you are a little over 80, we can get it right away. We're supposed to get it as soon as it's available. We'll see. But I had a dentist appointment Monday, and I didn't go because I was afraid of it's getting so contagious. I was afraid to go to the dentist's office. So while I'm in excruciating pain right now, no, not really. I just had a bridge. I can feel it wobbling. A bridge of 3 teeth is showing signs of weakness. And I thought, I'll just have him go back and re-cement me. But I changed my mind at the last minute. Jay and Trove, next in line for the vaccine. Trove said something about he wasn't going to get it this year. I said, why? He says, well, it's about broken needles. What do you mean? He says, never mind, you wouldn't understand. Broken needles. I thought it was a Victrola, like a record player. Remember Victrola? We all remember the Victrola. Does anyone actually have a Victrola, a record player? Like a 78 or 33 LP? I haven't had one in 30, maybe 40 years. I don't play any music anymore, I just think of it. Is Troph old enough for the vaccine? Troph is old enough, but he still says he's there's a problem. I don't know what he won't tell me what the problem is. He says it's not he's against it. It's just broken needles. He keeps saying, and yes, it is good to be careful in the next couple of months. Thank you, Helmer. It's no joke. I mean, I think we all know that. I mean, what a crazy time that there's a world pandemic, a virus. Few trillion of them have taken over the world. And it looks like you saw Dr. Fauci getting his Moderna vaccine today. I was thinking about, I bet over at Pfizer, somebody's really pissed at somebody because their vaccine has to be, shipped at minus 94 degrees. It's 10 times more expensive. And unless they find a way to do it, they're going to be out of business. That vaccine well, they'll make money on it, undoubtedly. But Moderna is going to walk away with all of it. And there's somebody knocking his head against the wall over at Pfizer right now because he didn't figure out the method. I assume, of course, we'll see if it really works, if Moderna is really as good as they say, if Pfizer is as good as they say. I tend to believe it. I don't think anybody's lying to us about that. I really don't. I don't think the scientists have anything to gain from lying about it. It's the only doctor or medical professional I have seen since last February for a COVID test in September. Me too. Let me see. Did I see a doctor? Yeah, I did. I have a very strong heart, but I still have a cardiologist, and I went to see Dr. Nusha Gotzi at Mount Sinai. She's a wonderful person, very, very good doctor. And, keep my cholesterol down and all that. That's the last time I went. And I've been quite well. Of course, but staying inside, right? What's to get sick from? I had a little bit of constipation one day, yes. And I had a cold for one day, too, about sometime in the summer. A one-day sneezes. That's about it. This is a modern age. Dr. Vinny Boombatz. That's who I went to. You know Dr. Boombatz? He's very good. Gives you lots of pills. But that's another story. You say you've got her number. You say you're just too smart. Well, don't say I did not warn you, friend, 'cause she's gonna break your heart. You say, what is the problem? You say, why all the fuss? Well, she'll have you feeling like a poor little beagle run over by a Greyhound bus. 'Cause she's mean. Yeah, she's mean. She's a genuine, bona fide heartbreak machine. You say that I don't scare you. You're as brave as you could be. Well, she'll have you howling like a dog in the kennel. Just you wait and see. Your heart just loves to wander. Your heart just loves to roam. Well, you're gonna feel like something like just you and General Custer should have stayed home. I can't remember how it goes. 'Cause she's mean. Yeah, she's mean. She's a genuine, bona fide heartbreak machine. Once she gets once she gets you in her sight, she gonna. What'd you say? She gonna do. Once you get you in, she gonna. I can't remember how it goes. Too bad. See, I'm playing it differently. Nice bridge. Imagine a good bridge. You're gonna end up hurting. I'm sorry about that. But just like a bug on the windshield of love, your heart is gonna go splat. You're gonna end up hurting. It's written in the book. You're gonna. I've forgotten the whole goddamn. 'Cause she's mean. Yeah, she's mean. She's a genuine, bona fide heartbreak machine. I couldn't remember the words. You guys still there? I just saw some kind of notice from YouTube, some kind of scary notice from YouTube. Let me take a look. Let me just take a look. You're all gone. You've all gone to bed already? Everybody's still there, huh? Excellent condition. Okay, good. A little yellow sign just flew past them. I'm sorry about that, but just like a bug on your heart, you're going to end up hurting. I'm sorry about that, but just like a bug on a windshield of your heart is going to go splat. You're going to end up hurting. Plot. Oh, you're going to end up hurting. It's written in the plot. You're going to feel like a watermelon dropped from a helicopter down into a parking lot. But what distracted me so, because I used to go do 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 do, but then just going, your heart, you're gonna end up hurting. Sorry about that, but just like a bug on the windshield of love, your heart is gonna go splat. You're gonna end up hurting, oh yes. It's written in the plot. You're gonna feel like a watermelon dropped from a helicopter down into a parking lot. 'Cause she's mean. Yeah, she's mean. She's a genuine, bona fide heartbreak machine. Now that's the next one we're going to do. Is Tomoko there now? Tomoko, are you with us yet? Jay has performed an illegal function. What did I do? What did I do now? What did I do? Is it true? Is that what it said while I was singing my little song? Oh, you mean the screen. The little yellow something or other came by and it scared me and said, you know how it is. Listen, this is working out swimmingly. I may just abandon all music and all screens and all the other fancy crap and just do it this way. No, Tomoko. I had the cutest picture of Tomoko. She was playing the piano. Before she was playing the piano, she checked it just to see if the camera was on, and the look was priceless. So I'll have to show it to you tomorrow, with her permission, of course. I mean, it's nothing to it. She's just smiling at the camera, but she's adorable. Anyway, and she said she and I were talking about she asked me if I like Mayor de Blasio, and I said, well, I don't dislike him. He hasn't done anything that I strongly object to. I mean, we all got spoiled by Mike Bloomberg, who had so much business power, so much financial power, that he just turned the mayor. He did what Trump wanted to do, except Trump didn't really want to do anything. But Bloomberg just invested in everything and just made things happen because he had so much power. And then I was telling Tomoko that, well, now since he lost the election, he gave $50 million to the Biden campaign, and then he went and licked his wounds over in Bermuda, where he has a house, and he goes there. He takes his own private jet every weekend to Bermuda. That's nice. That's good. It's good. He likes wine. He drinks his wine in the plane. Da 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 da. That's good. I'm all for it. But then Tomoko nicknamed our trio the Bermuda Triangle, and that's such a good name for a trio that I'm really going to seriously try to just call ourselves the Bermuda Triangle, without a V, just Bermuda Triangle. And I think it's a good idea. It's a fancy name. It has there's nothing. Don't abandon Trove. No, I think Trove has abandoned me. Did you see that car that just went by outside? Did I hear, wahoo? Did you hear that? No, you didn't hear that either. All right. You know, Trove is staying home tonight. I asked him to come, but well, no, I'm going to stay home tonight. I'm going to watch TV and have some tea. I may have a little cold, he said. Okay. Then if he goes tooling around, we'll all know it. You should all wear Bermuda shorts. No, the Bermuda Triangle is just a catchy name for a group that would be much catchier than the J. Leonhart Trio. But Bermuda Triangle, I don't know. Wait a minute. Don't abandon Trove. I see Tomoko's lots of pandas, but I don't see the main panda herself here this evening. I don't know what those signals are. Everybody's putting those signals out there, those YouTube signals. As long as you don't alienate. Oh, John Weber. As long as you don't alienate your hand. Right. Bermuda Triangle. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. It gives you like a group identity, a name that they can remember. It might work. J. Leonhart and the Bermuda Triangle. That's not a bad idea. Trove is an old smoothie. You're an old smoothie, and I'm a smoothie. I don't know how it goes. It's a kind of a goofy song. I sang it once. The lyrics, you gotta really want to sing that song. But that's good. You say you've got her number. You say you are so smart. But don't say I did not warn your friend, 'cause she's gone. Don't say I did not warn your friend, 'cause she's gonna break your heart. You say that I don't scare you. You're as brave as you could be. Well, she'll have you howling like a dog in the kennel. Just you wait and see, because she's mean. She's mean. She's a genuine, bona fide heartbreak machine. like it. You're an old smoothie. I'm an old softie. I just like putty in the hands of a girl like you. That's pretty good lyric. Okay, there was something I didn't like about it. You're an old smoothie. I'm an old softie. I'm just like putty in the hand. Yeah, it's a good story. I'm wrong. Count me wrong. I have to have a drink. That's a pretty good lyric. Now, Bill, do you know that by memory, or did you just look that up? Are you just some extremely fast internet searcher? My daughter, as soon as you mention any word or anything, she's looking it up on the internet. Not me. I figure if I don't know what it means by now, it ain't worth knowing. That's the spirit. Yeah, some people remember lyrics. I don't remember lyrics, except my own, which I have to beat into my head. I just didn't memorize any lyrics. Happy Birthday, I knew the first like two stanzas, two lines. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. And now let's go after that. You must have been born sometime because your fingers are turning. No, as it goes. Gee, what a nice day it is for you. That's how it is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And now it is time for you to go to bed. That's it. Memory. 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 He did it by memory. He did it by man. It was memory. Beautiful memory. Happy birthday, dear Ellen. Happy birthday to you. Okay, that's how it goes. Misty water. Thank you. Misty watercolored. Oh, that's memories. Misty watercolored memories. Very picturesque. I couldn't sing that either. I've always known that I wanted to get closer to you. Do you think that maybe there is a small chance that this could happen? Please don't lie, 'cause if it doesn't happen, I won't die. It's just that I know I could wait forever if it seems impossible that you might give in. But do not worry about me, I am a survivor, maybe not a thriver, but somehow I manage still. It isn't pretty, think about you only, wallow in self-pity. I get very lonely. Who am I kidding? I'll never give up. Woe is me. So I'll cool it. Perhaps I'll even try to struggle on without you. Stumble on without you. Take it easy. Just let the world keep spinning and keep hoping you will come around. Or maybe I will just face facts and stop all that scheming, dreaming, trying to knock your head over heels when it is quite clear how you feel. I guess I lack a certain sex appeal. But who am I kidding? I'll never give up. Woe is me. So I'll cool it, perhaps I'll even try to struggle on without you, fumble on without you. Take it easy, just let the world keep spinning and keep hoping you will come around. Or maybe I will just face facts and stop all this scheming, dreaming, trying to knock your head over heels when it's quite clear how you feel. Guess I lack a certain sex appeal. But who am I kidding? I'll never give up. Who am I kidding? I'll never give up. Who am I kidding? I'll never give up. Whoa. Woe is me. Major 7. You got to play the bass in tune if you're going to sing the 7. Me. That's why they don't do those things that altitude. Me. Little F major 7, thank you. You can always ask Lloyd if you forget the lyrics. Right, that's true. If Lloyd remembers that I sing, Lloyd's got to remember who I am and what I do. I'm getting ready to do some more of those animated things because I've got my other computer. I have an even older computer that has that program in it. If you want the program again now, it only costs you $199, and it cost me $14 the last time I bought it. I'm a cheap one. But you know, I haven't made a lot of money this year, and I was always using my playing income to augment my Social Security and my pension. And it's very useful and very necessary. So now they're going to crank it up again. New York is going to give artists, don't forget, you guys, that you can get $100 if you're a week extra if you're a freelancer. You know, if you can prove that you're a freelancer. Which means all that cash that you made if you if you declared it. If you didn't declare it, you're not a freelancer. Sorry, it sometimes comes back to bite you. Clapping hands. Stephen goes, thank you, Stephen, thank you. Tomoko is good. Today before each take, we're doing a real Zoom take of me doing Baby, Baby, Let Me See You Smile. Where does it look? The song I did open with. And she's very hip because she records it, you know, records it with a Zoom and videos. And before she starts the video, she goes to show where it was. I mean, you know, to show where a good starting point was. To lock up the audio and the video. And it made it so simple. She's a smart one. The panda is. Jay, please what? What'd I do now? Did I do something wrong? What's that, Albert? What did I do wrong now? Did I do something I shouldn't have done? Albert, Jay, please. Lloyd, who? How reliable is Lloyd's memory for anything other than his favorite watering holes? I don't know what Jay please means, Al, but I'm sure you'll explain it to me at some point. Did Tomoko show up? Has Tomoko shown up in the last minute to save the day? Oh, yes, because I was talking about, I'm sorry, there's a 10-second delay from when I say this to when you get it. So I'm really 10 seconds ahead of you right now. I'm out here in the future, leading the way. But Tomoko knew exactly what to do to make the syncing of the tracks perfect. So I think I'm going to be doing that too. It'll help me in the long run to sync things up. Just like the clapboard, scene 6. She's smart. She's a smart one. No Tomoko. What the hell are we here for then if there's no Tomoko? What's the point of all this? No Tomoko. Everybody's favorite. No Tomoko. Ain't no, that's not going to do it. Favorite. Clavorite. Nah, I can't think of it. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Now, we all know that all we have is the present. But how long is the present? Is it infinitesimally now, or does it last like a second and a half, or a quarter of a second? Or is it just, I'm sorry, now? What is now? How do you define it? What is now? Can you ever get behind it? How long does now last? Does it go by real fast? What is now? I'll show you how right now. There is no past. It doesn't last. So get this and get it fast. There is no past except what you remember. And that's the past to me. Bill said something funny. I'm not enjoying my present. Well, Bill, like Joe Puma said, I don't have to tell you what he said. Where are you living now, Joe? Somebody expects somebody to write the punchline, and I'm not giving the punchline. When asked where was he living, Joe Puma said, Somebody asked Joe Puma where he's living now. Da 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 da. From this moment on, that's very good. We should bring this face to music and dance. That is probably my favorite song. Irving Berlin warning about the upcoming war. There may be something ahead. Do 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 dee da do da 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 do do da. Let's face the music and dance. Do 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 da do da. We paid the piper. Da 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 do do da do da do do da da do. Let's face the music and dance. Whoa, 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 ba boom, ba bum, bum, boom, bum. Do 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 da da. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn that one. That's a good one. I love that song. I'll have that in memory, down by memory shortly. I promise you. That's too important to me. Before they ask you to pay, before they ask us to pay the bill, now the fiddlers have fled. The fiddlers have fled. I love the fiddlers have fled. There may be teardrops. I'm the bill, pay me. That's an old one. He's been using that all his life, folks. That's not something new. He's been using that since he was a boy. Trust me, the bill jokes, he knows them all. What's the duck that goes into the drugstore and wants to buy a prophylactic, and the what do you call it? The guy who runs the drugstore. He's the pharmacist. Pharmacist says, "You want to put that? You want to pay it in cash?" And just says, Duck says, "No, just put it on my bill." Can't count on those fiddlers. That's right, not a bit. Oh my, I've got myself a problem. Yes, indeed, I absolutely do. Me, oh my, I've got myself a problem. And my problem is, don't you know I never saw it coming? When this feeling snuck up from behind me, oh my, I've got myself a problem. I must have been blind. You and I were taking it so easy, we were gonna be good friends. Walking, talking, nice and light and breezy, but that's not where the story ends. 'Cause now you see I can't stop thinking about you. Won't somebody tell me what to do? Me, oh my, I've got myself a problem. And my problem is, you and I were taking it so easy, we were gonna be good friends. Walking, talking, nice and light and breezy, but that's not where the story ends. 'Cause now you see I can't stop thinking about you. Won't somebody tell me what to do? Me, oh my, I've got myself a problem. And my problem is you all. It's been real pleasant. You know, I kind of like this thing about just sitting here with the bass and talking and not having to touch anything and just not worry, and I get to read the notes and react to them. But of course I'm going to have to memorize Let's Face the Music and Dance. That one's really worth memorizing for me. And my problem is you, yes. And my problem is you, yes. And my problem is you. And thus, we wrote the final for December 22, 2012. Now today's Tuesday, so Christmas, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. 22, 23, 45, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's it. Well, we'll have to have a big celebration Friday night. We'll have to show all our gifts, to tell you what you got. Had the family over, it spread COVID all over the place. Yes, that sounds great to me. We'll be all nestled into our little stockings. We'll definitely have to have a Christmas show, though, just to celebrate. Anyway, so that was fun. I no software, no nothing, just plug in and play. Good night, you all. It was a pleasure to see you. Fun. I mean, we even had fun even without Tomoko. Now that's amazing. But the rest of you are so much fun that she better start showing up. She's going to lose her place in line. Okay. I'll say good night to you all. Adios, amigos. Stop.